Hi Scorpio, welcome to your month ahead horoscope with me, Raphael from Reydiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. If you haven't already, please don't forget to like, share, and if you should so choose, hit that subscribe button. If you are already a continued subby, thank you so much for all of your support. It truly means the world. With that said, if you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so on the website address below. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless all of my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So the messages are going to be slightly shorter this month, guys, just because I've got a lot going on at the moment and I wanted to make sure I got something out for you for the month ahead. So your actions and interactions with the world at large, let's have a look-see. So you got the Queen of Wands, right? A fire sign female. The court cards have been quite active this month, which suggests there's going to be a lot of social interaction for everybody across the board, right? So the Queen of Wands, a fire sign female, she would be an Aries, a Leo or a Sagittarius. The fact that you've got a Wands card in the fire sector is pretty interesting as well. So your actions and interactions is what you do. The Queen of Wands represents how you reconnect to your innate sense of passion, joy, sexuality, sensuality. This is about you really bringing it back to a place where you are deeply involved and emotive within life. This is a month where you not necessarily get your mojo back. It's going to be more a case of you're reconnecting to those aspects of self that might have been a bit dormant of late, right? This is about a lot of you getting back into, you know, that whole thing with the mind-body connection. You know, what do I desire? This is about you reconnecting to the mysteries as well. For a lot of you, this is going to see you really getting back to this aspect of self where you are deeply involved with life. This is about you saying to yourself, you know what, for a lot of you, this is going to be about you saying to yourselves, I don't know how much time I have left, so the time that I do have, I'm going to make damn sure I make good use of. And what I say about this, one of the things that I've always said is I don't know how many summers I have left, but I want to make sure that the summers that I do have left are lived fucking well, right? So let's have a look at your money and materials this month. And also a fire sign female could very well feature in and around that for some reason, way, shape or form. Money and materials, you've got the moon card. So there's a little bit of confusion going on with finances here. The thing is with Scorpios, you guys aren't superficial in the slightest. But with the moon card and the Queen of Wands, this really feels for me like you're trying to shed some light on your finances to say to yourself, am I doing things the right way? Am I manifesting my past in terms of, you know, if you maybe didn't have a great upbringing when it comes to finances or you experienced lack or anything, are you coming from that place? This is where the confusion's coming from. And with the moon card, you get a chance to look at it, to really go into it and say, right, okay, where is it that I am, you know, looking at things with rose tinted glasses off? This is a month where you can really get clear on finances, but it's going to require you to be bold and brave, just like the Queen of Wands, to look at what actually is. For a lot of you, I feel like your instincts and your intuition and actually your dreamscape is going to reveal to you where it is that you're holding yourself back financially this month. So your communications with the world at large, what are you saying and how are you saying it? And this month you get the Sun card, right? This is beautiful. So here's a really interesting one as well. I was talking about sensuality and sexuality. The moon is the female, the goddess, the mother. The sun is the god, the father, right? When you bring the sun and the moon together, just like in astrology, you get growth, you get abundance. This can be a chance for you to rewrite the finances, providing you are willing to be open and honest about what is going on in your life and ultimately what is going on in you, right? The Sun card is ultimate blessings, abundance and life. The fact that this is happening in your communications, this is about people coming in a big way. This is about you making the right connections with the right people that can give you the information that you need, that can give you those final bits of the puzzle that seem to kind of just make things go clink, clink, clink into, you know, into actuality. The fact that you've got the sun and the moon coupled together, this can be a very fruitful month for you, providing you are willing to be open and honest, mostly with yourself more than anything or anyone else. But the Sun card showing up in any reading is always a blessing to be had. And now finally, your personal relationships this month. What is going on? All right, you got the Four of Cups even, right? So the Four of Cups is about having more options open to you than you would, you know, than you can shake a stick at. Now, if you are single, this suggests a very brilliant month, right? This suggests, because it's touching on the Sun card, it suggests that there are more options and more suitors coming at you than ever before. And it suggests that a lot of the options that you have are all ones that are viable, all ones that will partner with you really, really well. If you are partnered, this is a chance for you and your partner to really reconnect. And it's actually a chance for you guys to steal some time away, right? In terms of your overall relationships and your communications, there's a lot of interaction going on for you this month, right? We've seen this with the straightaway with the Court card coming up. This really feels for me like you are about to get replugged into life, right? This is about you guys really getting that moment to reconnect to people, to really reconnect with yourself as well. So let's have a look at your weeks for the month. Your first week, you've got the Emperor right underneath the Queen of Wands. So an Aries female is going to feature for all of you in some way, shape or form. Now, the Emperor itself talks about you becoming the authority in your life. Because it's with the Queen of Wands, this is about really getting back to where it is that you feel like you might have shied away or not been being as true to yourself as you usually are, right? With the Emperor and the Queen of Wands then, an Aries female could very well feature this month in helping you reconnect to who you really are, what you're really about, and ultimately what you truly want to build in your life. Your second week of the month, the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful. So even with the little bit of confusion that's going on in the finances, the Wheel of Fortune basically says there are still going to be amazing opportunities for abundance. There are still going to be amazing opportunities where you can turn this whole thing on its head. When I say there's confusion around your finances, I feel like it's because in some way, shape or form over the last month maybe, some of you might have manifested a lack, or you might be thinking like, oh, you know, why has everything slowed down? Well, the Wheel of Fortune underneath the Moon card is basically saying it's just a cycle. Life is cycle of ebb and flow, right? And with the Wheel of Fortune coming in, it basically says don't worry, because whatever has to take a dip can only go up from there. Third week of the month, the Sun card underneath the Sun card. Holy fuck. Wow, that is absolutely amazing. The Sun card right next to the Wheel of Fortune, the Sun card right underneath the Sun card. This is growth, this is abundance, this is, you know, when I say abundance, I want a bigger word than that. This is about prosperity. It's about prosperity in here. It's about prosperity in here. And then everything else seems to wake up to it. It's almost like once you click it on the inside, it clicks on the outside. There's a lot of very big conversations that are going to change your life this month taking place, my dear Scorpios. Be open to speaking to everyone about everything, because there is a big light, a big universal light being shone on you in a very, very big way. And I don't know why, but I kind of feel like this light that's being shone on you is going to come from another person. It will come from somebody outside of you. And I find that really, really exciting. So your fourth week of the month, you've got the Justice card, the Four of Cups. So for the most of the month, you will be able to, you know, have your dalliances and just enjoy life and be a bit free, even be a bit frivolous if you should so choose. But the fourth week of the month will see you needing to make a decision. And the reason I say that is because I kind of feel like there's going to be several opportunities across the board when it comes to romances, when it comes to finances, and when it comes to collaborations. When within those three things, there are going to be several options in each one of those areas, right? The Justice card is saying you will have to make a choice at some point. If you try to leave everything open and everything kind of, you know, just bubbling away, it will all kind of fizzle out. So you will need to make decisions this month. You know, sorry to put you under duress, but you know, you will have to make choices at probably in the, you know, the last week of the month. But up until then, be really open to all of the opportunities and possibilities that open up for you. Key to the month, the King of Pentacles, right? How far do you want to take it? How successful do you want to be? How abundant do you want to be? How much accomplishment do you want? There are two people coming in for you this month, a King of Pentacles, an Earth sign male, Taurus, Capricorn or a Virgo. This is somebody that's steady, dependable and hardworking. He is lending his abilities to you, and I've got to say to you, I feel like the people that you're interacting with this month will mostly be earth and fire signs, but they really believe in you. They really have a lot of care and a lot of attention focused on you. These are people that really want to interact with you because they can see all of your amazing potential. So keep that in mind. Just remember, don't leave it all, don't kind of just say, well, you know, I'll play the field, because the more you do that, certainly in the last bit of the month, right, up until then you can kind of keep it free and easy, but there will come a point this month where you need to make decisions, especially around King of Pentacles type people, because if they see you as too flitty or frivolous, or if they see you as too sort of flitty or fleeting, they tend to kind of back off, right? But remember, you're the water sign, so you could bring them just as much of what they need as much as they bring you what you need. Amazing. Let me know how it shapes up for you. I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month.